What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be covering three key things. Number one, I'm going to be covering my most frequently asked question, which is what a social media marketing agency is. Number two, I'm going to be covering how much money is possible doing SMMA. And number three, I'm going to be covering how a beginner like yourself watching this, who may be thinking about starting one, can get started. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All a social media marketing agency is quite frankly a company or an individual like yourself who helps business owners get more customers through marketing. Now there's various forms of marketing that you can do to help local businesses or online companies get more customers or get more sales. Number one, the first thing you can do is run paid ads. So you could either run ads through Facebook, Instagram, Google, you name it, any social media platform that's out there, you can run ads for and get them more customers. Now, me personally, I prefer Facebook and Instagram, especially for local business owners. Nothing quite works better than that. But obviously, every niche is different, so it just all depends on what niche you're in. But do your research, study the niche, know what works best for them, and run ads for that specific thing. So there's paid ads you can do. Number two, you can also do SEO. Now what SEO stands for is search engine optimization. So pretty much you're helping them get more customers through a Google search. So oftentimes if you type in, let's just say, local landscaping companies near me in Tampa, Florida, and you see where companies rank on the Google site, usually the people who are ranked at the top, obviously, are the highest rated people and they have the best SEO ranking in that specific area. So that's another way that you can help business owners attract more customers and get free organic leads essentially through marketing through SEO. So that's the second way that you can also help business owners get more customers. Now, number three is through short form content. So that's actually really, really popular. So short form content is essentially taking business owners' long form content, or maybe you go out and record it yourself and you chop those videos up and you help them go viral and grow organically through short form content. And it could even be long form content too. You help them go viral and help them grow organically to attract more customers and more buyers through viral content. So that's another form of agency that you can start. And there's a long list of agencies, to be honest, that you can do. It really just depends on what you believe you can excel at and kind of leans towards you the most. But there's definitely a variety of ways and different avenues that you can take it when starting an agency. The second most common, asked question or a curious question a lot of people wonder is how much money is possible doing an SMMA agency in today's world. Now, I know there's a lot of different business models out there. There's insurance agencies, there's drop shipping, there's Amazon FBA. There's a variety of different niches out there and business models out there that you can be successful in. So again, it really just boils down to what you feel you can excel at the most. Now, let me be frank with you. Every business model works, but you have to choose the business model that leans towards your current life situation and lean towards you the most that you believe you can excel at. What really matters is what you believe you can sell at the most and what you believe you can have the most competitive advantage in. As far as how much money you can make with a social media marketing agency, it really just depends on the type of person you are. So there's people in the agency who scale up 10K a month and they kind of just chill and go cruise control at that rate. But on the flip side of that, there's also a lot of people who are making anywhere from 30K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month, 200K a month, 400K a month. So the opportunities, there's some, even the guys like, I believe his name is Jason Wojo. I believe his company's doing well over 500,000 monthly. And I could be wrong. I haven't really done too much research, but I really do like his content sometimes. So I believe he's one of the guys out there that's like crushing. I do study a lot of his content. But yeah, there's plenty of agencies and models out there that are doing huge things, like huge numbers. And the opportunity in the agency space is actually limitless. The reason why I prefer to run a social media marketing agency is because I like the idea of getting paid more than once. I don't want to run the type of business to where, I make a sale and then I don't see that money ever again. With a agency, you can get that money from 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. I have clients that have been with me for about a year now, paying anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 a month. And it's been a year now. So the limit in the sky is really the ceiling for you. It's, you know, it's all about what you're willing to put in. That's why I like the business model that way. I like reoccurring money, and it makes it very easy to scale really quickly into that like 30K a month mark, 40K a month mark if you just put in the work, because you don't have to work for that sale all over again once you make it. So yeah, I'm a big fan of reoccurring money. I don't want to just make, you know, money one time and then it just disappears. So yeah, that's what I prefer, and that's kind of why you know, I chose to do this business model. And lastly, number 3, how can a beginner like yourself get started? Well, as long as you have access to Wi-Fi, a computer, and a phone, you're already good to go. And the best part about this business model is you don't even have to be an expert. I know enough about it to have a company for it, but you don't have to be an expert to start an agency. For example, you can find a contractor that's in, let's just say, India, South Africa, and they can actually do all of these service fulfillment for you. You just have to make sure you can bring in the sales. And bringing in the sales, honestly, isn't really that complicated as long as you're consistent with outreach, which is what I talk about all the time. So the different forms of outreach that you can do to keep the sales coming in is you could do cold calling, you could do cold DMs, you could do cold emailing, you can do door-to-door. You can show up to business owners' you know, office and, you know, get book meetings and book calls that way. So there's various forms of outreach that you can do outside of having to spend money on paid ads to get more customers to start something like an SMMA. So it's very beginner friendly. And again, it doesn't cost any money to get started. You can literally close a sale and close a client and buy all of the CRMs or tech stuff that you really don't even necessarily need and have it up and running that way off your first sale. So the startup cost is very, very simple. And honestly, I believe maybe in the videos to come, I will dive even deeper on how a beginner can get started with an agency for absolutely $0 and no experience. That pretty much covers everything for today's video. If you did like it, feel free to like and subscribe. But without further ado, I will see you guys in next week's video. Thanks.